Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and I'm coming to you with another Garage Gun Talk. I got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, mainly about guns, not really politics. If you guys notice, there's not really a lot of gun stuff going on in the news right now. I don't know why that is. You know, sometimes I kind of think that a lot of stuff is orchestrated. Now, I'm not saying there's any conspiracy theories, but it always seems like when it's convenient, stuff happens. But right now, I guess with all the election stuff going on, there's not really a lot of news. And so I'm just out here talking guns. And I got a lot of SIG stuff to talk about tonight. And also, I kind of reorganized my garage. So maybe in some upcoming range reports, as I film, you might notice there's some things that have changed. But let's talk about the SIG stuff first. I got 3 SIG things. So the first thing is I discovered a company, or I guess it's not really, I guess it is a company, but the name is sigguy.com. And he makes stands and like plates, custom plates for like SIG displays and all that kind of thing. They're relatively affordable. They're like, his stands are 3D printed and his plates are laser engraved. So one of the things I have here is, this is the Sig Sauer M18 contract overrun pistol. So this was not an issued gun. It never entered U.S. service, but it was made for the contract. So it has all the markings and all the things that are correct for it. And I was able to get one of the presentation boxes. I wish I can get the M17 presentation box. But it has the standard card that comes with it for the Sig Sauer P320 M18. And one of the products that the SIG guy makes is, if you send in the serial number, and you can say what branch of the service you want, but he gives you a plate here that is laser engraved. It's metal, has a serial number, and it just says military contract overrun. It's kind of attractive, and it fits in the box where that card goes. So I was going to try it out here. It looks like it's the right size. I'm just going to keep the paper in there to keep everything together. And it looks like, yeah, it just goes right into the case. So that looks way better. And that's like under like 20 bucks. That is a really cool little plate to add there to kind of complete that package. So that's the first thing. All right, second thing is I did finally get in the mail the holster for the M17 contract, but that is designed for the Laser Max Defense, I guess the laser illuminator, I guess, what do they call it? The pistol enhancer. Now, I did try this, and this is actually a really tight holster. So I don't think I'm damaging the pistol or anything, but man, does this thing go in here kind of tight. But I guess that's the way it's supposed to be. The more I've used it, the easier it has gone in there. But there it is. So that is the right holster for the pistol enhancer on the M17. So now I just have to replace this back part and then put it on the rest of the gear. And then my contract overrun M17, which is this one, will be a little bit closer to being complete. So I did get that holster. And the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about that I got, and really I did not spend a lot of money on this, and I'm really impressed with the product, is once again going back to the SIG guy. I was curious how I was going to display my M17. This is the actual one that was issued. So this was the one that was in U.S. inventory. And I was like, how am I going to display this? I can't get that M17 case, but the SIG guy makes these stands, and he has 2 of them. One that is for the magwell, and the one that is for the barrel. And it's a stand. It's 3D printed. You can get it in different colors. It seems to be really well built. I mean, you can tell it's 3D printed, but it's pretty good quality. And it also has a plate with it that you can have it custom made, and with the serial number and all that. And also, if you know all of the information of where it came from, he'll do that for you as well. So you guys know I did the research on this pistol. So it's Delta Company, 1st Battalion, 26th Infantry, 2nd Brigade Combat Team, 101st Airborne Division. And the serial number is there, and that is where this pistol went when it was in service, and it has a little holder there for it. And I decided to go for the one that mounts to the barrel because I have a contract-issued magazine. So this magazine was issued. You can see it's a little bit roughed up. So I really wanted to display it with a contract magazine that was used. And so it simply mounts to it like that. And that little piece right there where the barrel goes on is actually steel reinforced. So there's a piece of steel in there, some type of rod, and then it's 3D printed over it or whatever. But it seems to be pretty sturdy. And you put the pistol on it, and you can display it essentially like that. So that's what you can read, and the pistol will stand up like such. So that is a cool display piece, and it seems to be balanced, and it stays where it's supposed to. So that's all the SIG stuff I got. I'm really happy with how that thing came out. That thing looks fantastic. All right. So what else do I want to talk about tonight? I've said that I've rearranged the garage a little bit, and this is probably going to be a little bit boring for some of you guys. But I am moving some of my radio equipment from inside the house to outside the house. So you guys know, or may know, I'm an amateur radio operator. And I don't have an optimal setup here at the house because I live in a place that has an HOA, so I'm limited very much on antennas. And I have to kind of try to mount them discreetly. And also where I live, there's so much interference. There's so much interference on the lower bands. So I can't really get out. But I'm trying to do my best right now with what I have and what I can do until we move. But the only option I really had inside the house, because of the layout and the kids' rooms and all that, is I had to have it upstairs, which is kind of a pain in the butt. I never go upstairs. So I was like, I'm just going to spend some time and try to run the cables and the antenna, in the coax cable through the garage and so forth. So I have moved a lot of the stuff that you'll normally see here on the workbench, and I've kind of changed it up a little bit. So I'm going to be running my radio stuff here. So I got my Yaesu FT991A, which I love for HF. And then I got kind of like a cheaper setup over here, which I have some of my Chinese radios, little handhelds for VHF and UHF. And I got a linear amplifier for that. So I can get to all the local repeaters. Those work fine for all like the easy local communication stuff. They're cheap radios. Nothing too special, but my Yaesu is really, really nice. That's a fantastic HF radio. So I'm hoping to have everything set up where when I'm working out here, I can be monitoring the VHF, local repeaters with those little handhelds, and then separately do some HF work. And I'm going to move my antenna that's currently in the attic, which is a wire dipole. And I think I figured out a way I can mount it to the fence. So I'm going to do that. It might not be optimal when it comes to height, but it might be better when it comes to avoiding interference. So we'll just have to see. And I just got to deal with what I got until we move out to the country. But that's it. So that's all I got really tonight. What do you guys think about all this stuff when it comes to the SIG guy? I'm telling you, this stuff is really cheap. Like this plate was like $20, like $19.99. And this stand with the plate was $19.99. That's it. It's a fantastic little display piece for the pistol. I think that looks awesome, and I'm really, 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 really happy with it. So I just wanted to give a shout out to the SIG guy. I bought this stuff, so please don't think he sent me anything because he doesn't even know I exist. I just bought it. I was like, if it's good, I'll let you know, because in case you guys have any of the SIG, M17, M18 stuff, you guys might want to display it like this. So the SIG guy, he seems to make good stuff. I got a little swag and the stand and the plate, so I'm really happy with that. And of course, the holster. So anyway, that's all I got for you tonight out here in the garage. Not much really going on. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. You guys are staying warm. I know it's still cold here. I want to say it's like 24 degrees, which is really, really, really chilly for North Texas. So that's it. Oh, also, if you look at the other side of the workbench, you'll notice a lot of the clutter is gone. I told you guys I was going to be organizing this, so things are getting better. I'm trying to do better. I've got so much stuff and projects around here I want to do. I want to do this foam for the case for a different rifle. Which, by the way, on Friday you're going to see me making that custom foam for a different rifle. And what else? I got some antenna stuff I need to do. I got a 6-meter dipole antenna still in the box I have to assemble. That's one of the elements. So I'm just doing a bunch of dorky stuff. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I just got to find time. But anyway, that's all I got going for you guys tonight. Nothing really exciting, so I hope you guys can forgive me. But that's the way life is going to be. There's ups and downs, and sometimes it's just boring stuff. So, if you have watched to the end, what's the word of the day? What's the word of the day? I'm going to say Sig. Sig, because I got 3 Sigs out here, and I'm going to give a shout out to SigGuy.com. SigGuy.com. So Sig is the word of the day, the word that pays, and I am really happy with this. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. So, as always, thanks for watching.